Hey, good morning, everybody. Coneheads unite. What's up, Don? All right, let me get the camera rolling. So we got Louie 2.0 beside me. What's up, everybody? Morning. I got Louie on me right now. We're checking out Cristobal here as we get everybody checked into the chat room. This is like the old AOL days, remember? And a new little guy wants out. Have to show you Louie 2.0. So, all right, what's up? So, yes, Coneheads. You are now official Coneheads. It's this season. That's what everybody got named last year. Mike's Weather Page fans. We live and die by the cone, man. We love the cone of uncertainty. So, you guys are now Coneheads. So, get a Conehead shirt. What's up, Laura, neighbor? All right, so let's show you Louie real quick. Here's our boy. Here's Hurricane Louie. I'm, of course, drinking my coffee with my Louie cup. Look at that. It looks just like him without the hat. He's thinking about having some. So Louie's getting along with the new puppy. So we got Hurricane Louie, and they haven't named a new dog yet. So we gotta have to figure that one out. But say hi, Louie. Say hi to all your fans. What's up, Rich? How's it going on, buddy? All right, so now we'll show you Louie 2.0. Everybody in the world said Louie was little. This has got to be the littlest Frenchie on the planet. Look. I swear it's even got the same little white spot Louie's got on his head. See, what do you think, buddy? It's your second day on camera. What do you think? You gonna like the camera? So he's only 8 weeks old. Got him from the same lady as the last one. So she let us have it a couple weeks early. Cleared all the vet. Healthy little guy. We're taking him to our vet today. So we'll try to get him to go to sleep. I don't want him whining, so. All right, so there you go. There's Louie 2.0. I had to make the official announcement whenever the girls decide to name. Right, so we got a little bit to talk about in the tropics. I showed this spot yesterday. We got this pattern possibly developing where we could get a little tropical wave. First part of the weekend next week. Could impact lower Florida, even Bahamas. So we're going to show you all the models on that, right? And try to get this little guy to go to sleep. I don't want to make Louie jealous. We're very conscious about that. So, all right. So first and foremost, there's Captain Jack, Captain Morgan, actually. Big thanks to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, our local Florida candy store for adults. So they sponsor me. So I definitely thank them. So we look for a different picture every day. It's a cool picture, Captain Morgan. So get you some Captain Morgan, right? Cool. Hey, Casper. What's up, Linda? Meredith, how's it going? What's up, Shannon? Hey, Sheila Ross. All right. So first and foremost, here's the Tropics Map. Cristobal's almost in Michigan. Pressure's down to 983. It actually lowered the pressure. So Cristobal doesn't even fit on their official NHC maps. They had to override their all disturbances with Cristobal. It's gonna be, I'm 99% sure, but it's gonna be the farthest north and the farthest west system ever. It's a little bit of tropical tidbit there. So it made history as the farthest north and the farthest west system out there. So, and we can take a look at it real quick. Go to weathernerds.org. We're all a bunch of weather nerds. We'll get an early morning satellite look here and see what it looks like. It's just very subtropical, extra tropical, they call it. But you can still get a good idea, sort of. It's just this big old blobby mess, so. But it's bringing stormy weather. We got to worry about that up north. This is the storm map for today. So pretty serious storm chances for up north. So that's today's storm map. Kind of rare to get that much colorage up north. Pay no attention to the yellow circle. Correct. The yellow circle. We'll show you real quick. I like cane, but man, the girls are stubborn. In fact, I got my hurricane. I'm gonna try to put him down now so he can go to sleep. So one last look at cane. I like cane. Go to sleep, cane. And of course, I got my hurricane season shirt on. Look at that. I support it. I bought one. So, hey, Rich. Oh, I'll take a look at that. I don't know. Never really followed temperatures. That's a good one. I'll have to look at it. Louie and Kane. I like Louie Kane. Hurricane. All right, so that's what we're watching today. Tornado threats up 5%, so definitely a wind event. Huge wind event. This is a wind map. Ohio, Illinois, Indiana. Well, more Indiana. But I always get Illinois and Indiana confused. It's Indiana. So definitely up in Michigan. A little bit of chance of hail too. So, and that's all because of this. If you look at the surface chart, this is what we got right now. Front, little occlusive front, and that secondary low pressure is spinning up energy today. All right, so this yellow spot, nothing to worry about. Let's show you that real quick in case you see it. It's nothing. It's 10%. Remember we talked about it a week ago. It was showing up on models, but never quite made it to Bermuda. So that's all what you got there. So nothing really. I hear all kinds of whining. I don't know if it's Louie. I'm so worried about Louie being jealous. So giving him extra love. So yeah, we got a cone head. Somebody said a cone head shirt. Yep, I got a cone head shirt. I gotta have to start wearing gear here. There's our cone head shirt, by the way. All right, then we're gonna talk tropics real quick. Then we got New Orleans flooding right now. There's our cone head design right there. Casper and Kay like theirs. They got one. Pretty cool, right? So currently, too, we got a flash flood warning going on in New Orleans. I just posted a minute ago. They just had 2 inches plus in 1 hour. So see what's going on with them. Get New Orleans radar here. There you go. Heavy rain training. So they're under a heavy duty rain event right now. So if we got anybody in, look at that, we got another storm action. So more rain for the upper Gulf. Look at that. So it's flooding. It's flooding in New Orleans. It's raining, right? All right. So there's that. Tropics. Sorry, two more seconds, and then we'll go tropics. So the weather pattern this week, same as it's been. We got tomorrow. This is that area, Dawn, North Carolina people, South Carolina. We got a little bit of rain coming in for tomorrow and into Friday. So it's going to get a little wet here in Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and that's still showing up. So hopefully it's out by the weekend. This is the front end of the front. Front end of the front. That's catchy, huh? Here's your 3-day surface map. Kind of showing you this into Friday morning. So that's what we got. Shouldn't really make things too wet down in Florida. And so there you go. What are you guys saying? Oh, thank you, Kathy. Yeah, he's pretty cute. Kind of curious what he's going to look like when he gets older. Bigger. He still looks like an embryo. Hey, Cindy Crow. What's cooking? Those are beautiful parts of the mountains up in Georgia. What's up, Gina? Shell Point Beach. Where's that at? I love doing geography. Let's see where Shell Point Beach is. Appalachia Bay, so I assume it's close to. I'm winding out. Oh, there you go. Kind of a big bender. All right, so next storm that goes to Big Bend, we'll call out Gina. What's up there, Whitney? K9 thunder detector. Yeah, I just bought my mother-in-law a rain gauge, and it's got the lightning detector. I didn't even realize it. She just wanted a rain gauge one, but it came with a lightning detector, so that's pretty cool. What's up there, Daniel? I was chasing tornadoes the other day in your neck of the woods. Hey Eric, yeah, El Nino. It's very fascinating. Basically, in a nutshell, when you have El Nino, you have warmer Pacific waters, which creates higher shear across the Atlantic region. So basically, when you have El Nino, you have unfavorable conditions. There has been hurricanes during El Nino years. That's very, it's not a guarantee. It just means when we have El Nino, the Pacific is warmer and the Atlantic becomes a little more active. So as we lean into this year, no El Nino is predicted. If anything, we're leaning toward a La Nina, which is the opposite, where the Atlantic is going to have a lot less shear in the peak months, unfortunately, because the Pacific is cooling off a lot. The waters of the Pacific are anomalies are cooler than normal right now, and that means that it would help create more conductive Atlantic activities. So the water maps are cooling. All the big dog scientists are showing more and more data that supports the Pacific's cooling, leaning toward a La Nina year for us, which would mean August, September, October peak season could be the most baddest, biggest, craziest hurricane season ever. That's what they're telling you. Whether or not it happens, it happens, right? We'll see. Diane, flood in New Orleans. Yes, I know. I saw that. We just posted a little bit about it. All right, so let's turn off some maps here, and then we'll talk tropics. Yeah, Whitney, you guys make it great. You guys, we are the modern day AOL chat room. Oh, that would be cool, Candy. Yeah, supporter. Hey, support. That's cool. Facebook. I don't advertise it as much, but we have Facebook supporters, and you can become one. The real perks of being a supporter, I post in there, try to a couple times a day, try and do a little more. Not pertinent stuff, nothing that's not free. I'm always gonna do this stuff. But we try to have, and they have a little chat room. They have a little supporter chat room. So obviously it's not 800,000 people. It's a small little chat room, so you guys can chat with each other. And then I also do 20% off our merchandise, which that's a cost for me, so kind of pays for it. So next time you tip your bartender, think about tipping Mike, so I can tip my bartender. I tip more when you tip more. It's like a big circle. All right, so let's talk about the tropics. All right, so what we got cooking? All right, let's show you the ensemble map. So we got a little tropical wave coming across right now. Let me show you which one it is. More than likely, it's this little guy. Yesterday we showed it down by the Lesser Antilles, but there's this whole general area here. In fact, you can see it popped up on the Global Hazards Tropic Map today. Right here, this little dark green area just says average above rainfall. So at this point, nothing remotely to worry about, except the Navy model shows it organizing. And there are a couple ensembles showing it now. So let's show you what those are. Just for what's cooking. This could be what's next. Timing of this thing, if it were to be anything to worry about, it would be early next week. How do I zoom in more of the Gulf? There we go. All right, so yesterday, remember we showed you there was this one little ensemble. So here is next, like Sunday, Monday-ish. So we got a couple ensembles now. Not a lot. There's 3 or 4 or 5. There's 51 different ensembles from the Euro. So 5 out of 50. What's the new way to do math? 10%. So there, this is the flow, right? So this general area this weekend. Now, if we go to weather or tropical tidbits, the CMC has been very consistent. Let's show you that because it has been a pretty darn consistent model the last couple of years. The Canadians, to reward the CMC for being a good model, they get Cristobal. They get their first Pacific. So Cristobal is a Pacific-born cyclone called Amanda, right? Did a crossover, became Cristobal, somewhere in Mexico. Drank a lot of tequila. Now the Canadians get Cristobal as a gift for being a decent. Oh my God, 8-year-old fan. I better be careful, Cindy. Amanda, when our country song Amanda. All right, so here's what CMC shows. All right, so this is it. Saturday, this weekend, low pressure. Kind of, I keep saying remnants of our old front, but reality, when you look at what's going on here this weekend, here is Saturday, Sunday. So, their front's going to die. So this whole general area will be a little bit lower pressures this weekend. So anyway, CMC shows a lowering pressure. And, this kind of casually brings it up. And there you go. So this general area is Tuesday, Wednesday next week. All right. Again, nothing being developed on the CMC. The Euro has been a little more consistent with this pattern here. Here's Saturday, let's say about right here. So right here is Saturday, Sunday. General low pressure area, nothing to worry about. Curves up around Florida and slowly maybe tries to develop off the East Coast. That's been very consistent. You can see it, right? So nothing to worry about yet. That's good news. The GFS has been a little more aggressive at times, but, nothing yet on that run. Overnight hour, a little bit more. But so the three biggies, no stress, right? The only model, I think the Navy model went kind of bonkers on it. Let's see what it showed. Yeah, see the Navy model. This is next Monday. Has it pull straight up towards the Bahamas. So you get the pattern. The pattern flow seems consistent. It's going to go around the Bermuda High. So that's a spot to watch. Navy model is a little aggressive. Icon model, another one, German model, shows a little low pressure Monday down here. So you get the idea. Let's see if we got any GFS ensembles showing it. Real broad. It's a real broad. It would be Dolly. Our real broad low pressure could become Dolly, but so far not showing very many signs. So that's good news. But this is the spot we're watching. That's how this thing. Terry. Okay, I have to be marketing guy now. So if you go on the site on the bottom right, I have direct links. Hurricane season, Conehead, Drunk Donkey. And also the very first link on the top says Mike's on YouTube, which I actually have a YouTube channel, which is pretty cool. I got 2,800 followers, 2,900, and I put up all my weather videos. Look at that, every video. So I've done the video, the 9th, the 8th, the 7th, the 6th, 1, 2, 3. I have not missed a video. 531, I didn't do a video. What was 531? No, there wasn't a 531. So I kept on going, man. 29, 28. So anyway, you can watch my YouTube. I got my Instagram. But right here I have a button, Mike's Weather Page Store. What's up, Kimberly? South Mississippi. Yeah, you're storming away. That line that's coming through New Orleans is coming your way in Mississippi. Right here, look at that. This heavy-duty line. All heading. In fact, let's look at the next few hours here and see what kind of radar we're going to get for the southeast. Because that's a pretty good little storm, dumping a lot of rain. Not like Cristobal wasn't enough. So here's that line. Weather flow pattern in Florida today. Look at this. We could have afternoon storms center state. Looks like they're going to flow maybe to the west today. Look at that. So Florida thunderstorm season popping up today. Look at that. Any place, anywhere. Hey, Whitney, I got one. I'll find a good link. I forget. No tropical storms coming, Angie. Nope. So anyway, that's what's coming. Panhandle tonight, 7 o'clock. Look at that. So, real front, that's today. All merging ahead of this front that's going to bring rains and possible storms tomorrow to Carolinas to watch. And we'll zone out here and we'll zone out. We'll pass out. Let's see what the bigger radar looks like for tomorrow. The NAM is not doing a good job of radar right now. I don't like the NAM anymore. Me and the NAM are fighting. Here's the line of showers though. This is Thursday afternoon. Estimated position tomorrow. So likely it'll be a little more in coverage, but you get the idea. This is tomorrow afternoon, later tomorrow. This is actually Friday morning. So here's 6 p.m. tomorrow. And then lingers into Friday. This is Friday noontime, so it'll be gone by the weekend. But a couple days of slow-moving front here for Virginia and North Carolina down to Georgia. So the devil went down to Georgia. So anything else? Let's see. Yep, you got your front. So we got a few ensembles. Nothing to worry about. Let's look at the GFS ensemble map here on Weather Nerds. So weathernerds.org and Tropical Tidbits are our two favorite sites. And let's take a look at the Euro ensembles. There's only 3 or 4 that worry about. So that's all we're watching. Listen, that's how these things start, right? We see an area and get my second cup of coffee. You want some ribs? Whitney, yeah, we got Martinsville tonight. And cheers to Louie. Cool. All right, so let's see what else is going on. I'll read some comments tonight. We'll be a little off script. We got about 15, 20 minutes. We can keep on rolling. So here's the ensembles I want to look at. All right, did anything pop up? Let's see. There's a couple. So, that's the general thinking. So, hey. Interesting. So, that's casually watching it. If I had a Torcon rating of this, a fear meter of 1 to 10, I would have it at below 1. But we'll see. We are in a negative MJO, which suppresses thunderstorm activity. But the fact that we see the prediction map showing the higher chances of rain, unfortunately, hopefully it's more Monday, Tuesday next week. Let's look at some long-range rain maps, and then we'll get back to reading stuff. Hey, Sabrina, thanks for the stars. Heck yeah, it's caffeinated. The hell? Why would you drink uncaffeinated coffee? I need caffeine. Oh my God. I grew up chewing Vivarin. I would take long road trips and I didn't want to stop to go to the bathroom, so I took Vivarin and there's a rain map. So that probably wasn't very healthy. But hey, I made it this long. All right, so here's the rainfall through Monday morning. You can see that heavy rain here in the Carolinas. Look at that! I'm telling you, it could be a little bigger rain event than. So that's the short term, short term weather story is the amount of rain coming into Virginia. I need to zoom up to Virginia, and then here's that secondary block. So there's our tropical rains. Would be more like Tuesday-ish. Weekend rains look normal across Florida. So that's a pretty good heavy-duty rain. Let's see if we can zoom in on the mid-Atlantic region here. I think that's what they officially call it, right? Mid-Atlantic, East Coast. We really don't have a. Do they have They have Midwest. Do we have a Mid-Atlantic? Going once. Going to. Oh, there it is, Mid-Atlantic. That's not Mid-Atlantic. What the hell am I talking about? Well, yeah, I guess it could be. Hell, I don't know. I just say middle U.S., Middle Eastern U.S. This one kind of cuts out South Carolina, but there you go. So it's hefty rain up there through Virginia. Paul, Jeanette, you watching? So that front's going to bring some juice. Thursday it starts tomorrow. Here's the GFS, kind of showing the same thing. South Carolina, so we got some, pretty good rain values here through first, tomorrow through Saturday morning. It looks like maybe some into Sunday, unfortunately. But that's some pretty hefty rain. Let's look into South Carolina real quick. Show you guys what we got. We don't want to click snowfall. Here's South Carolina. So yeah, look at that. That's some pretty hefty rain predicted here for the Carolinas. Look at that. This is that's a total rain. Actually, the weekend. Oh man, it looks like the big stuff could come. It's going to hang around. So we could have a pretty good little rain event. That was, I think that was a Euro. Let me see. It was. Let's go to GFS. Almost the same. So I'll report on that. Look at that. So that's good consistency between two models. So unfortunately, it looks like it's going to last through the weekend. So it could be a juicy weekend. Unfortunately, it's going to be a slow mover. So let's see. Let's look at blah, 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 blah. 7 days. Let's look ahead on this little guy. We'll see what we're looking at. Day 3. Oh, she's not loading. Blah, blah, blah. Chrome not responding. Thomas, hey, listen, there's always an outside chance, this thing could it's not official by any means. There's no NHC discussion about it, so that's good news. I can't close Chrome now because if I do close Chrome, I lose my producer. So my Chrome has crashed. Thank you, Chrome. Oh, actually, all of it has crashed. I can't even read comments. Well, that's a bummer. Well, I can look at them on my phone. Well, that's the first time that ever happened. That's not very professional. All right, so I'm gonna look at the comments. Hopefully Android fixed their issue because the comments weren't scrolling. Oh shit, we just lost producer. I hope I didn't lose my connection. Bobby Cott. Well, now I can open it again. Screw it. Now we can see if I'm back on. Am I still here? What's up, Steven? Steven, no, typically, no, this is very normal this time of year. Am I still streaming? It says I'm streaming. Streaming somewhere. So yeah, all right. So normal stuff this year. Look at this. This is very common for June, actually. Climatology speaking, this is where they start right here. Boom. So it's fairly normal. This is following climatology for June. That's the pattern. They develop here in the Western Caribbean. This part of the world is a little bit unfavorable right now because of high shear and cooler waters. But this is the area to watch. But yeah, my scrolling isn't working either, so. Hi, Sheila. You hear me? Yeah, the scrolling issue. Yeah, Casper. Terrible. Facebook. All right. Anything else cool? Let's see. I wonder if I can go back to Creator Studio now and see comments. So anyway, yeah, there you go, Carmen. Hey, I appreciate that. We are in a between mode right now, so we keep things kind of low key, So if I hit go live, let's see if it pops up. Does my page pop up? If I hit go live, let's see. I've never had producer crash like that, so definitely a Facebook thing because it was acting up this morning. No. Still can't read them. Bummer. All right, so I'll just look at the phone here. We'll see what you guys are saying. Oh, you had an update last night. Okay. Cool. Daytona looks good. Amber, just normal thunder storms. Whitney, I haven't looked at that. I know that there's a big wave coming off of Africa. I've been reading about. They've been having some pretty healthy waves come off of Africa early. So that's that's a sign that July we could start seeing these actually stick and come across. So this is kind of the general area they're watching, as far as the next system possibly. So that's that's good. But as far as rains go, it looks like again the big rain event that we got to worry about for people's planning is this weekend, obviously, right here through the weekend. So if you got plans in Virginia, down Carolina, and South Carolina, Florida rains are just normal rains. There's no systems. The only system we can have is this blob right here, which could possibly reach its way Sunday later into Florida. So, yeah, Mary, technology is great when it's working. So, cool beans. All right. Well, we got a little bit of something to talk about down the road. I'll do some rain map predictions on that area, because the official rain map isn't showing up with the GFS and Euro are. So I'm going to post that front as our front. Oh yeah, I know what we're going to look at. Let's see if it crashes it again. We're going to look at the 7-day map. All right, so here it is. So 24 hours. It did it again. What the heck? It's got to be this site. These integrated. Here we go. All right, so there's 24 hours. Here's our front. Let's go 2 days out. So 2 days out. Here's our front. This begins Friday. This is Thursday. So there's our rain start tomorrow. And then, look at it. It doesn't hardly move much through the night or the day. So your 24-hour, front placement, it's going to be a slow mover. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. There's a secondary front coming around, pushes out of there, but it kind of finally gets its way through, hopefully Sunday. So, and there's that moisture showing up. So that rain we're watching could come down to South Florida Sunday. This is that tropical area we're watching. See, there's a front coming. The old front is here. Dies off down in this. That's why this whole area is going to be just kind of extra juicy. But then we get another front coming, and that's why our whatever tropical, if anything does happen down this way, that's why we're pretty confident this thing's going to pull up on out of here, which makes sense. And there it is. Look at that. So Monday, big juice. That's that tropical juice. And then we could have a little development tryout right here off the East Coast into next week. So, and they're showing it right here. Look at that. Midweek next week, little low pressure system off the Carolina coast. So if anything, we could have a little windier setup midweek for sure. I mean, this thing definitely appears, if it does do anything, it's going to curve off and stay off the East Coast. But there it is. Weak low pressure, but it'd be windy along the Outer Banks and Carolinas. So, enough about that. So, anyway, cool beans. All right, I had to pull up, see the scrolling. Everything good. Tropical juice. Love the dust. Juicy juice. Baby sleeping. Our baby sleeping. He passed out. Both babies are sleeping. Hey Casper, washout for Florida Peninsula. Well, this line coming now for sure. Slow moving front. That's the storyline the next 3 days, right? Slow moving front. So that is, let's see. What could we post that makes sense? So again, they're talking about tomorrow storm chance. Let's see what they say tomorrow. We have a lot of fans up there in Carolinas. Very moist air mass. Not showing any tornado chances tomorrow. Just wind, so that's good. Just normal stuff. Cool. All right, what else is going? Deuce. Oh crap. All right, what are you an addict of, Don? Doggy nap time. Yeah, all right, so that's it, man. Looks good. Here's a little wind shear map. Here's a water tip map. Let's see what else we look at. Nothing really. Tropical index is peaking up. Look, we even got a little. Look at this. This well, we did. Now it's gone. We had a little teeny weeny purple dot last night, but that's not there right now. So, intensity map, meaning favorable conditions, getting a little bit better as we move into the season, right? So, cool beans. All right, guys. Well, it was fun. Like I always appreciate it. If you didn't catch the broadcast, the Tom and Dan show, scroll back on my page. They actually recorded it. I thought so. It was a aired podcast that went live 104.1, but they also recorded my Skype. And they put it to video. I didn't really know that. So if you want to watch it, it's pretty cool. I thought it was a really neat interview. Those guys were great. They gave me a lot of publicity. The Tom and Dan show with Sam. So check it out. It was really neat. And you can enjoy it. Cool, right? Right. All right. So we'll do it tomorrow. We'll keep an eye on the weekend rains leading up to the weekend, stalled front, and we'll keep watching the tropics. But for now, nothing at all to worry about. Just possible low pressure tropical juice in the Florida early week. That's the official forecast at this time. All right, have a good one, guys and girls. Thank you. Bye.